Hi there, these comments are for DJ, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. So you're doing the second of my pre-test in my online TOEFL course, this time focusing on syllable division, grammatical word endings, word stress, sentence rhythm, intonation, thought groups, and blending. So I'm going to see how well you're doing in these areas. Why are we doing this? Because on the TOEFL test, speaking, or at least you're grading according to the speaking rubrics, according to at least one area is delivery. And that's how clearly or intelligibly you can speak English. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, is your intelligibility. Alright, so let's take a look at the first few lessons here.
Actively, activity, complete, completed, competitive, competitively, humid, humidify, humidifier, dehumidifier, budget, budgeted, budgetary.
Okay, now I think you're pronouncing the syllables and everything okay, but be careful on word stress. For example, if you say competitive or competitively, that stressed syllable needs to be clearer, louder, longer, and higher pitch. So we will check that later on. Right now I was seeing if you're pronouncing those final EDs and LYs, and basically can you correctly produce the correct number of syllables in a word when you're seeing them.
Marriage patterns in rural Turkey are noticeably influenced by endogamous preferences with both villages and kinship groups.
Okay, not bad.
Pace. Boat, boats, run, runs, cuffed, passed, saved, judged, sorted, sifted, planted, circumstances, conditioning.
Okay, good. All right, let's keep going.
Associate, techniques, discussion, resurrected, consecutive.
Okay, I think for the most part you're okay here, but still the word stress is the major issue.
Dysfunctional, retreat, positive, classical, religious, harmony, provide, air conditioner, glass, cleaner.
Yeah, I'm going to say lesson 29, I think you definitely need to practice a little bit more, especially as relates to your word stress.
Glass cleaner, myself, themselves, down went, outdoors, break into.
Don't forget the numbers, 1330, 1440. But I think myself, the stress is on the second syllable, so I think lesson 30 is also one you can work on.
1330, 1440, 1550, 1660, 1770, 1880, 1990. The conduct of the conductor was inappropriate. She objected to being an object of his affection.
Okay.
Disrespect, interlock, outspace.
Should be outpace, interlock, disrespect. So I think lesson 31, especially word stress again.
USA, GPA, ZEO, academic, analytical, diversity, 45.
Notice the word's not academic, it's academic. So yeah, word stress again.
Cardiology, discussion, geography, caution, Canadian, chronological, absentee, overseer, Vietnamese, picturesque, technique, corvette, educate, education, motivate, motivation, operate, operation,
okay.
Overrated, he ate it, position, he fixed it, assume, approve. Cool bike, cool biker, coolest biker.
Alright.
The player left the game in the fourth quarter. Mr. Jones is grading his papers today. Can you give me a burger with cheese? She spoke with you. How's your homework coming along? So can go to the store. So can't go to the store. She can run the whole distance. She can't run the whole distance. She can run the whole distance. She can't run the whole distance. She was at his house yesterday. She wasn't at his house yesterday. Jane could talk to the other workers. Jane couldn't talk to the other workers.
Yeah, I think on this one you can do a little bit more work on the sentence rhythm, especially with can and can't. You might say Sue can go to the store. Sue can't go to the store.
Did John go to the game last week? John went to the game yesterday. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Not bad. You could probably improve a little bit in that area, but yeah, what do you want to do? Oh no, what do you want to do? So you want to change that focus in that sentence to throw the question back to the first speaker.
What are you working on? I'm working on a composition. What kind of composition? It's a history composition. When it is due? It's due to Friday morning. There's an advantage and disadvantage to your idea.
I think 37 also, this is what's called intonation. You need practice there.
Did she go on vacation in the summer? It was the winter when she went on vacation. That was a great movie. I'll say it was good.
I would say that was a great movie. I'll say it was good. So you need to put a little bit more emphasis, I think, on that second speaker's ideas.
Did you return the book to the library? You're wrong. I did return the book to the library. I like apples, bananas, oranges, lemons and grapes. She has 12 members in her family. She has 12 members.
She has 12 members? She has 12 members? She has 12 members? No, it's probably like that. She has 12 members?
My phone number is 888-9002. Did you say 888-9002? I want to leave Johnny. I want to leave Johnny.
The first one would be, I want to leave Johnny. I want to leave Johnny. So it depends on whether you're speaking about Johnny or to Johnny. Your tone needs to change. I think you need to work on this one a little bit more.
I'm going to United States. Where? I'm going to United States. Where? 23 foot-long sticks. 23 foot-long sticks.
It's more 20 3-foot-long sticks or 23 foot-long sticks.
Where are you going? I'm going to Los Angeles. I'm going to Los Angeles with my friends later on. Bobby Thompson, who lives in my neighborhood, is coming to visit tomorrow. Very ordinary looking vampire bats weigh about 1 ounce and have a body which is the size of an adult's thumb.
So the key here with lesson 42 is the tone goes up after each thought group, except the last thought group. For example, you might say, Bobby Thompson, who lives in my neighborhood, is coming to visit tomorrow. Or you might say, very ordinary looking, vampire bats weigh about 1 ounce and have a body which is the size of an adult's thumb. Then you drop your tone at the end.
St. Francis Galton, a cousin of Charles Darwin, was interested in the measurement of intelligence because...
Was interested in. So you got to take the D at the end of interested and blend it with that preposition in the next word. Why? Because it's all part of the same thought group. So was interested in the measurement of intelligence because he wanted to increase it through selective breeding. So what I'm seeing here is this. I'm seeing if you know how to blend ideas within thought groups, and you're not showing me that you know how to do that. So
he wanted to increase it through selective breeding. Can you hold up the painting for me?
You could say, can you hold up the painting for me?
I wore a light sweater to the football game. Maybe you should ask Kenneth. He may know that.
You should ask Kenneth.
The answer.
All right, now you're going to answer the three
Tell about
questions.
a recent vacation that you went on. What did you do? What did you like and dislike about your trip?
Okay, you got to be careful here. I'm telling you, you have not mastered the T and the D consonant sounds yet. So you need to go back to the pronunciation section with the T and the D and practice those sounds more. So those are two sounds you still need to work on. All right, let's keep going here. Now, before I keep going though, let me give you some comments here. So, based on Part A, here are the lessons that you want to work on the most. Lesson number 29, 30, 31, 32, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. So, this is tough. I never said it was going to be easy, and I have all the lessons you need to practice in these areas. I'd recommend for you to spend a lot of time with your pronunciation, and you can also send me pronunciation practice each day. Just don't send more than 60 seconds of speaking or pronunciation practice. And for you, if you're choosing whether to do pronunciation or speaking practice, I would do pronunciation practice, because it doesn't matter how well you can organize your ideas and what kind of language use and topic development you're doing. If you're speaking with a really strong non-native speaker accent, you're not going to get the 26 or 27. So we need to focus on your accent. We need to help you speak more naturally. That is my goal.
Last year, I went to a hill station. That was my recent vacation. It was a hill station in my country, India. The hill station's name is, it was in Munnar.
Okay.
And we were about 20-25 people, and we went for hiking. And what I liked the place is that it was the greenery and the scenery of that place. And the dislike was like we expected the climate to be too good, but it was not like that. It was like,
I would say we expected the climate to be moderate or mild or something along those lines instead of good. So good's not a very good vocabulary word for TOEFL purposes because it's not very precise. It doesn't really help you to communicate your ideas, so you need more specific vocabulary. That means you can study vocabulary lesson number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6 in my course. Make sure that you learn those words.
Humid, and we couldn't enjoy much speaking about the climatic condition. What is your favorite hobby? Describe it for. What do you enjoy much? My favorite hobby is designing clothes. From my childhood.
Designing what? Hold on, let me go back.
What do you enjoy much? My favorite hobby is designing clothes.
Yeah, I'm still not getting what you're saying there, so at about 6 minutes and 25 seconds, there's an unclear word.
From my childhood days, I used to watch my mother stitching her clothes and stitching. She used to stitch pretty frocks and other kind of things. And I understood. I used to watch her with lot of passion, and I started doing myself, and it's I feel so happy after stitching garments for me, and I enjoy that so much. What is one thing that you like to change about your country? Provide example about your explanation. Yeah, mainly I'm going to talk about the roads in India. When I compare the roads in my country to the country which I live, it's entirely different. So I want the traffic, the road, the traffic system to be changed. It should be in systematic way. The government should give more funds to the road so that it is maintained, and the traffic conditions, so they should build more and more bypass roads and over bridges so that we can have a control over the traffic in my country.
How about we can minimize or mitigate the heavy traffic conditions in my city or my town or my country? So again, vocabulary, I'm starting to think that based on listening to this, that you probably also, in addition to improving your pronunciation, you need to do something more with your vocabulary. And luckily, I have everything that you need at my website. Right? I have a lot of vocabulary lessons, a lot of pronunciation lessons. I think both of these areas are going to help you to improve your TOEFL speaking. Okay, so thank you for doing this pre-test. I'm not going to worry about giving you an intelligibility score on this one. I'll do it when you complete the post-test at the end of this section of my course. And thank you for doing the pre-test.